good?
We're good.
I don't know how good we are.
Pass my sunglasses.
I can.
I think I need those.
Yep. We're in the outdoor studio. If you're not watching on YouTube and or Rumble, we are in the outdoor studio. Studios. What do you think?
Yeah, the beautiful outdoor studio today.
Yeah, it feels good. We are sitting. Well, I could just go off on tangents. You know what my tangent was going to be?
What's that?
Was going to describe where we're sitting, and we're underneath the 8-foot porches. The continuous 8-foot porch that runs all the way around from one side to PBHQ to the other, which honestly I wasn't really on board with in the beginning. But I really do enjoy it. Really do enjoy it. We're sitting there overlooking the nicely seated with some straw, trying to get. Oh my goodness, trying to get those dirt spots better, just because of those 6 times 4 is what 24 feet that are always.
Pounding.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, this is not going to be good.
They're not going to come in now.
Yeah. At least he waves. All right, we have we do not know who he is. He is a heavily tatted up skateboarder.
Shirtless today.
Yeah, well, because it's just super nice weather. It was supposed to be almost 80. What did you say it was, 76?
76.
Yeah, when he came up Peerless Road, we did get all the dogs back. But anyway, little sidetrack there to all this. But it feels good. And I guess he's thinking it feels good, too, because he's just in shorts doing his skateboard thing. Yes. So, yes, the new patio with just outside of it is all the fresh seed down because of the rain we had the other day. Try to get it down because it's that time of year. I just throw seed down. For those who don't know, I just throw seed down. And what does it do?
Gets eaten by the birds.
No, it freaking grows. Look around the whole, our little, whatever you want to call that, where the flagpole is. That was just dirt that I just threw grass seed down. And Mark, even across the street, was even on me about, you going to put anything on top of that? I was like, nope. And look how much grass is out there. It's not even a freaking spot that doesn't have grass. So, where am I trying to go with this? It just feels good to sit here and to be here, especially with the dogs. Much bigger. I could go off on another little tangent, but I won't. But we did talk today about, where Rye is, her training was, and where SCOTER's training is, and where the puppy's training is. But part of Rye's deal is that in the very beginning we didn't even own this property.
No.
So basically, our training basically took place at the middle school, more or less. There were some other places we did some things with her, but force fetched her in the garage, Pintail garage, on a picnic table. So anyway, coming off of September. Oh my goodness. I'll slow down. February and March, I have mixed feelings about, and specifically really like the last 3 weeks that we did the double master, the Palmetto double master at H. Cooper Black, and then following it up last weekend at the Emporia double master for the Old Dominion Retriever Club. It was a how do I say, it was a long ride home on Sunday. It was probably one of our better rides. Number one, we did not have the camper in tow, and it was Sunday. We didn't see all the truck, the container trucks that we see on our weekly.
It wasn't blowing its ass off.
Trips. Yeah, it wasn't blowing. It was actually probably the most pleasant drive home. But all right, so let me tell you what happened on the Old Dominion Double Masters. We were dog 15 in Master 2. Master 1, we were dog 20, dog 15 in Master 2. So we went and checked in Master 1, went to Master 2. First off, the Steve Ferguson Memorial Training Grounds it's beautiful. Beautiful. It really like 12 minutes outside of, if you want to call it downtown Emporia, which I guess it was downtown Emporia. Yep. Beautiful training grounds. And yes, my anxiety was very high rolling into this, and I'm going to go back and forth because I'm just scattered. But we did talk today about possibly dogs just really sensing that the adrenaline or whatever's
anxiety,
in me.
stress,
whatever's in me. But yes, we go down. It's just a nice, I say just, but it was just a nice triple land series, a bird to the right, hard to the right, down in a little bit of a wetness. I guess maybe, I don't know, the pond backed up, but
It was boggy.
yeah, boggy up. You had some needle grass down in there. Anyway, the mark was behind a tree, thrown from right to left, then a hard swing to the left, up an incline.
Yep.
And there was 2 bushes, and I think the 2 bushes were dogs had trouble marking.
They did.
Off of that, and it depends on which, I guess after kind of got retired, if you will, because it was just bushes. The gunner got retired, and you really couldn't see which one he was in. And then straight down the middle, that bird was from right to left, and then straight down the middle behind a mound was a flyer shot left to right. It was not to walk up, just walk them up, sit them down, and there's an honor. So she was a little bit loose coming out of the holding blind, which she has been recently. She sat nice for me. And correct me, please, if you think that she didn't. No, for the mark she sat.
Yep.
And I have to give her a little bit. I mean, it was was it 90 degrees probably from the swing from the right bird to the left bird? Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, I know she kind of repositioned herself. She wasn't loose in the sense that she was going to break. She did reposition herself, and then on the flyer, it landed went up and went right down right behind the mound. I didn't see where it went. All I do is look up and see SCOTER hauling ass down. She runs up over the mound and she gets air, like you saw her, rear end go up in the air. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't, hadn't been out there. I don't know how close the holding blinds were. Did she put, she's in the air. How does she put the brakes on as she came down? And kind of that worried me for about a minute. No, not a minute, because it wasn't that long. It probably worried me for about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and all of a sudden, she pops right back up over the mound with
the line.
with a bird in her mouth. So I was like, all right, okay, all right, yeah, we got something here to work with. Where did I send her next? She kind of indicated she wanted the first bird down. So sent her over there. This too, if I can try to describe, the wind was picking up pretty good.
Yes.
And it was kind of like blowing from my back out into the test, but I think slightly from my right shoulder. But basically, the wind was blowing out. I think she was just upwind of the bird, went out in behind, had a little bit of a hunt, and came right back to the bird, figured it out. And then the money bird, in the sense of the, how many ever dogs we watched before her run that were definitely, the left mark was eating them up. And she kept her head about herself. I tried to work slow with her to let her really think about where she's going and where she wants to go, and she went out there and picked that bird up.
She did. She stayed to the left of the...
She did. She picked the correct bush to be behind. And if I can describe it even better, those who know what rolled hay bales are, it would have been the same thing of having 2 rolled hay bales out there. But except, again, you could not see a holding blind. You really couldn't, I knew which one it was, but looking out there, you really couldn't see the gunner.
Right.
I forgot to say that now we have to run a blind. This is where it starts to erode my confidence.
Okay.
She did the blind.
Yeah.
But she didn't go 30 yards, and she freaking starts to check out a goose silhouette. Right?
Just had to make sure.
Well, I just, what was it, 5 whistles? So you had to be to the left of, you had to be right of the tree, left of the flyer mound. So it was kind of the flyer who planted the blind. So you're kind of running close to the backside of the flyer gun. And she did the blind, but I didn't really feel,
It was unusual from past tests that she stopped and check out the silhouette.
Yeah, super slow. And I was like, oh my Lanta. Yeah. And I walked up there thinking, this is a blind that's probably, I don't know, it's less than 100 yards. And I walk up there thinking she can line this thing. Maybe she'd be on the wrong side of the tree, but she's going to roll 100 yards easy. And she didn't. So and the honor. She did pretty good on the honor.
Yeah.
She did good on the honor. And they actually, on the marks, they told me good job, because that early on in the test, especially the left mark, the dogs were having the handles and the handles were just ugly, going way up the hill, kind of getting out of sight almost. The dogs were.
Yeah.
So anyway, they told me good job, so we're good to go. These dogs. We're good. We're in good shape. We roll on up to Master 1, and I don't know if you want to call it, there was some I won't say controversy. There were some questions about the legality of the test. It was either, I guess to make it legal, it's a triple and a single. You walk up, right-hand bird gets thrown to the right. Middle, in the triple, it would have been the middle bird gets thrown to the right, and then the far left bird gets thrown to the right. You pick up whatever one you want to pick up. It was a walk-up too. You pick up whatever one you want to pick up, and the dog comes back. You're not going to signal. They're going to signal. Although I did ask. I can talk. I can tell her sit, and they're like, yeah, tell her sit. So anyway, then to the right of the middle gun, a flyer gets shot. Big flyer gets shot left to right. So then you pick the flyer up, and she did a good job. Yep. So delayed quad, however you want to call it, was 4 marks. I'm feeling really good.
Yep.
We got through that. So we went back to Master 2, and they were super slow. So we went back to Master 1. Master 2's telling us, hey, it's just a double and a blind, so just go. It's quick. Go run up there. So basically, it was the Water Series. Down this little bit of a channel on the backside of a point, a bird was thrown. Your right bird was thrown left to right, and then your go bird was basically a bird on the left, kind of thrown in behind some cattails. You heard it. Can we see a splash?
Yeah, well, I could.
Yeah, from your angle, you could.
Yeah.
From where we were, you couldn't. But anyway, run down, get through the cattails, boom, pick that bird up, come back, and I took my time with her, set her up for it, and she runs down there and did not get in the water. And then puts on a big hunt to the right, up the field for some reason. That was like, what is she doing? What is she doing? Eventually works her way down to where she should have entered the piece of water. And it was just a short little run around that she ran. She cheated the piece of water.
Winded it, yeah.
And picked the. Well, I don't think she winded it because it was blowing left to right.
Okay.
And she was upwind of the bird.
So
but
she saw it?
I think she saw the holding blind and figured it out. I was like, okay. Anyway, she goes down and picks it up. I didn't handle her, but one of the water marks, she did not get wet. I wouldn't have been surprised if they said, hey, you can't run the land blind. Right. But no worries. Run the land blind. Actually, she did a nice little land blind.
We saw quite a few dogs before SCOTER ran do the same, exactly the same thing.
So run the land blind. It was basically the line was through the corner of the pond, like the dried up pond where there was cattails, so some cover. So I made sure she, gave her a silent over. My first stop, she was going to cheat around it. I got her in the cover. She ran up the hill. And was there a bag for her? I think there was a bag blowing across.
Bag
something white.
Yeah.
I think it actually kind of helped her run up the hill, to be honest with you, if you want me to be sincere. So then we come, and it was a remote send. So you set the dog out in front of the holding blind, which, it's not a big deal. And then you come back, and we honored. And that honor, except for they had to go pick up some bag out there, on and on. We stood there for quite a while. Anyway, she honored nicely. And that was our day, basically.
Pretty much.
No, it was not our day. No, we went back over. That was not our day.
Yeah,
so
we had to go back over.
My fun's going to continue. So now we go back over to Master 2. Master 2 is a walk-up, triple. Land Water Series. Let me back up. It's a Land Water Series.
This one's confusing, I think.
It was?
Yeah, there was a lot of parts to it.
Well, again, it's a walk-up. It's a land water walk-up with a double blind, a water blind and a land blind.
And everything was kind of close-ish.
Yeah. So coming out of the holding blind, I don't know. Am I exaggerating to say she's 8 yards ahead of me?
Yeah, she's.
So she's in the area where they're going to signal. So I'm still kind of walking around the holding blind, and they signal for the bird, which is fine. I yelled sit. She sat. They did ask me to. No, they didn't ask me to reheel her.
I can't remember.
No, they did not ask me to reheel her. Sent her. So the right hand bird was the walk-up bird was just thrown, like, not in her face, but I don't know if it was 40 yards. Thrown left to right. Way, way, way to the left. Thrown left to right. That was a long one, about 100 yards. And then the middle bird was thrown back across a piece of water. But it was set up to be cheaty. So, what?
Very.
Yeah, so what happens? The water bird was the go bird, so she didn't get her feet wet. Ran around, picked it up, come back. I can't even remember which one I picked up next, but she I think
was
maybe
the far right.
Yeah, picked up the short bird, and then I picked up the left-hand bird, and I come back and run the blind. There's a water blind that's very close to where the water mark was. But it's even more cheaty. And I had to be on the right side of a tree, which I got her on the right side of the tree, and I know we counted. I had 6 whistles going down to the water to try to get in the water. Never got in the water. Maybe just a toenail as she ran around the edge. Came back. Actually, she ran a nice land blind.
Yeah, the very last. Yeah.
Yep, it was through a piece of cover that people were having to get through. She went through that, and I'm sensing someone walking over to me when she comes back from the landline, and he's like, well, I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to carry you. I was like, I understand, man. And he said it was water blind. So nope, I got it, man. Thank you, appreciate. Thank you both for your time. And
she just would not. Yeah. She wouldn't take a back. She wouldn't take a whistle. She just was out there freaking freelancing.
Oh, no, Sundays when she didn't really want to take the back. So anyway, we go back. To a side note to all this, we stayed at a Marriott property on Friday night, and we're going to stay at a Hilton property on Saturday night. Had thumbs up to Hilton. That was a much nicer property. We needed some emotional support food, comfort food.
Yes, we did.
So super nice Mexican restaurant. We haven't had Mexican in forever.
It's good.
So we went.
Not restaurant Mexican.
No, not a sit down. So we haven't sat down together in quite a while at a restaurant. So we went and did that. You're fine. Both nights you did. I guess you took both two dogs, Rye and Duke, in, right? Mm-hmm. Both nights I slept in the van with the pups, which was not a problem.
They better behave too.
I will say this: it was easier for me to air the pups at the Hilton, the Marriott property, but the first floor was vacant because they were reconstructing, redoing. So, we're not as many people. But anyway, just the property was set up a little bit nicer. So, anyway, we go back, and much like, are we going to be surprised at Cooper Black when she went switched and we didn't, we thought she passed. I thought she passed. You had the question mark. Basically, Saturday night I talked.
You said that she got dropped from the other one, right?
Yeah, because I said I sensed him walking up to my right shoulder.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, and I just said, "Yep, I got you, man." Like I thanked him, and no problems.
Yep.
So overnight in the van, I basically had talked. We don't know that we're getting called back.
We don't know
because the water
they had
Master
still
One
20-some dogs to run,
and they weren't going to do partial callbacks.
No.
So overnight, I had myself convinced, much like the water blind that we did get dropped on, the water marked that she did not get wet. That was going to be an issue. Saving grace, if you do the math, and I told you this, actually was texting with Rhett too. So she marked the delayed quad, triple and a single, whatever you want to call it. I mean, she just went boom, boom, boom. So even if she didn't get 10s on those marks, she's 9s, easy. The one water mark, again, she went right to it. So even if they didn't want to give it a 10, it's got to be 9. And you could zero her on the other water mark. So if you zeroed her out of the 6 marks, even if it was 9s, I had her figured out that she was still way above 7, like 7.7, 7.6. So from a number standpoint, I think that she could continue to get carried.
But we didn't go see the test dog. We don't know if it was a requirement by the judges. So.
Well, she didn't get wet. And honestly, those were the only 2 watermarks because the third series, they did get wet in the third series. But anyway, all right. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, in my mind overnight, I had talked myself out of that we possibly were not going to get called back. So show up, sat there. It was cold on Sunday morning versus Saturday morning.
It was a little chilly.
Yeah, a little slow to get started. I was slow to get started, but we sat and watched dogs, and sure enough, number 20 gets called back. It's like, oh, okay, good. Okay, so we can salvage this weekend. We can salvage the weekend.
1 of 2, we'll take it.
So, what's the third series? Once again, it didn't come into play, but once again, here's the mom and the pop. It's a triple over this little pond, just getting wet. Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't really. Yes. Could you consider it a watermark? Yeah, I guess because there was a little creek and a pond, and they had to cross either the creek twice or the creek and the pond. So if you want to call it a watermark, it was a combo series. But you had a down the shore water blind to run first to our right, and the mom and the pop heart to the left, just to the left of the holding blind was a land blind. Well, you had to get your feet wet in the creek, so whatever you want to call it. Yep. But my anxiety went up high.
Yeah.
So much so in the video, like you can kind of see me, like I took this big freaking deep breath.
Yeah.
Good. Speak.
Well, because the
Please.
judges had also said they must get in the water on that first blind.
The test dog barely got his feet wet, but they
Yeah.
said because somebody questioned him, he's like, his toenails were wet. So
Yeah.
that was, the test dog was acceptable.
Yes.
But with SCOTER, what was not acceptable, to even get her to the water. Now, this is where I'm blowing the whistle, and she doesn't, well, she stops, but doesn't sit and actually walks back towards me, right? And we have to run past the holding blind for where the one mark is going to come out if you get to run the mark. So it's kind of under the arc of that. It was just ugly. It was ugly. And did I get her in the water? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, but it was to the water, to that shoreline was ugly. And I come back and try to run this left blind. She was way, way, way to the left. In hindsight, and I even told you this, like you were halfway close. You just need to yell my name. I should have just... Hey! Sorry about that. I should have just picked her up. I should have picked her. It was that you deemed it embarrassing. That's how you speak. That's how you call it.
Well, yeah, and Jeff said I kind of hurt his feelings when I said it, but I told him I'm in it as much as he is. It's, I'm very much invested in this whole process, so I felt not for Jeff, but like this is a dog that has done so much better. It was kind of shocking and embarrassing that she was so loose.
She looked like shit.
Yeah.
I did...
LAF, that's what we're calling it.
LAF. Loose as fuck? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was. I did send your videos of her running the blinds. I did make some short ones of them, and I sent it out to a few people just so they could kind of see how bad it was.
Appreciate it.
But it was bad. And...
Yep.
I was angry at her. Mm-hmm. I was angry at myself that I didn't pick her up. I guess hindsight, I think if I could have got her through the second blind, I think we would have got to see the marks.
Yeah.
And then the only thing I could have did better was I lined her up for this left one, the one that was just horrible, was embarrassing. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The only thing I can say I should have done it quicker was the first, when she was going to the left. She's a little bit the left of the line to the blind, but in my mind, I can cast her back to it.
Right.
And she just kept going left.
Yeah. And
It was
went into the cover and kept going. We lost sight of her.
Yeah, I should have just picked her up. And again, I feel that over, to my right shoulder, somebody's coming up to me, and first he asked if I was okay. He says I don't do mouth to mouth. I said I'm good, man. He says, I'm sorry, we can't carry you. I said, I totally understand. I said, I thanked them for their time.
Yep.
And that was good.
You kind of got frazzled coming up to the line too, because there was already someone in the holding blind, which we thought was ahead of us.
And then I'm lagging because she's not moving forward into the holding blinds, and she's like, "No, just go."
She said, you're ahead of me. I'm just standing here. I'm just here waiting."
Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah, so that got you all frazzled.
That's how it started.
You're like,
that's why I took the super deep breath once I got outside and sat her down.
Yeah.
Because basically I don't want them to think I'm holding up the show.
Right. So and that's what it could have looked like. Yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 holding blinds, and I'm waiting for her to move up so I can get in line. And she's like, "No, you're ahead of me." I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
So I, kind of.
It wasn't malice. It was just a.
No. Well, she's like, "Oh, my dog just needs time." I'm like, "Well, thanks a lot."
She didn't mean it.
No, it wasn't. But it didn't. It didn't help me out.
No, nope.
So, long ride home. Wasn't happy. Made me think of a lot of things. Made me think of a lot of different things. And it is what it is. And we did not train on Monday. So that was Sunday. We did not train on Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, Tuesday, Wednesday. You even threw on Tuesday.
Yeah, but didn't we train Monday after all? I thought we did.
Where?
Here.
Well, I mean, we did our
just in the yard,
we just did some yard work and
back
with
to
her.
The pile and stuff.
Yeah, so with the pups, when doing back to the pile, actually, I did back to the pile with SCOTER.
Yeah.
And all I did with her, I just forced her to the pile.
Yeah.
Back, because that's not what she was not going back necessarily as strongly as what I would like.
Little healing work with her. Yeah, just
Yeah.
some basic stuff just to
Yep.
get things back on the rails.
I do have to thank Bill Hillman. His videos got me going in a good direction with heat and with her looseness coming out of the. Well, we haven't been to a test yet, so we don't know. But in training, it's definitely helped me get her out of the holding blind and go to the line. So kind of implemented that. Tuesday, I'd have to look at my phone to see what we did on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, so I know what we did Tuesday. Yeah, so we showed up early, went back and did my momentum drill where I say back and she runs 225 yards, which she wouldn't go 30 without looking at a freaking goose decoy on Saturday. And ironically enough, that's where we ran some marks from there. But she did a nice job on the marks. But again, I think she thrives off of seeing the big picture, white coats, white guns, and big runs. I think. What do you think?
Well, yes, and yes, she has done that multiple times from that location back to the other mound. So there was a little muscle memory there too, and she had an e-collar on, which she didn't. You weren't going to put it on initially, right? And then we're like, nope.
You talked me into that.
Let's do it.
So we sat her down for a triple. We did not retire anything, but the two long guns were 220, 225, easy, and she had to navigate angled across the ditch into the channel.
Yep.
I will say this: she saw the triple. You threw the first bird down.
Yep.
No, you threw the go bird.
I threw the go bird.
Yeah, you threw the go bird. It was only
first bird down. Yeah.
Like it was an indented triple.
Okay.
For those who know, it was an indented triple.
Indented. What does that
mean? It was a V.
Oh.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
You were the go bird, and for both long birds, I just said they had bumpers. Before I sent her, I said throw a white bumper, please.
Yep.
Just so it's crystal clear where she's going. Wanted to have that confidence to go that far. She did a really nice job. I tell you what, freaking Mash. Doing singles, Mash put the hammer down on those marks.
Mash put everyone to shame.
Oh, my goodness. Now, she just did singles, but she checked up nice for your bird. She didn't blow through. Freaking Elmer T's just out there. I think he's just stretching his legs because he's covered all kinds of property out there.
Then picks it up and keeps running in the same direction he was going.
But I think Mash is our young marker. I was very impressed with her.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, she took, which... I've learned that a lot of dogs like to square up these ditches. Yeah, that little dog just took it at the angle. She knew exactly where she was going.
Yeah. Even threw the bird. Drew, please follow it up with a white bumper and have one in your hand. When I sent her to throw, and I had him throw it.
He timed it well.
Yeah, but he said, I don't think she needed it. I said, well, I just wanted to make sure she angled across there nice and got it. So definitely helped her get there, but it's about the success of doing that. And she did a really nice job.
Definitely the longest marks that pups have run.
Yep. Then kind of a nice blind, and probably our momentum drill helped, but the blind was out at about 270, kind of in between your mark and the left-hand mark. So did that well, and water was warm enough. The sun was hot. Hotter than what I thought it was going to be. I was wishing I had shorts on, because I did have flip-flops on, but I was wishing I had shorts on. A nice cheaty single. I got a good correction on her on that, and then she went on out, in and out, across some points, and the pups did it too. So, and then your dry off bird, you threw way down to the left, so that was good. Anyway, I'm rambling. Tuesday was a good field trial day. Wednesday drove up to Delaware. And man, she just what was that one mark? 340. Yeah. She saw the double, and well, actually, we did a setup before that too. She did a really nice job. Another indented triple, which I did. I did a single. The left hand gun I did as a single, and then I came back and did the right hand long bird and the short indented, and she did a nice job there.
You put little pictures up on YouTube on the podcast?
I guess I could, yeah.
Yeah, just so people know.
Yeah, I could do that for sure. And then was just we did another, like a double. And the one mark was she saw the double, went for the go bird. The go bird was about 175. Came back, and I wanted a white bumper for the long bird. It was at about 340. It was off to the left, and it was a strong crosswind from left to right. So she had to shoulder the wind going all the way out there. And damn, she didn't just go out there and put her head right on the bird. She did get a bumper thrown.
Yep.
But
Keep it going.
Yeah, but well, no, not in route, but I mean.
No.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, just to remind.
help lock in.
Yes, the long bird goes off.
Yep. Sorry.
The go bird goes off, and then before I sent her for the long bird, I said,
Throw another.
Can you throw a white bumper, please?
Yep.
And so just to help remind her where it was. So she did a really good job there. And actually, the blind, she did a really good job.
The blind was impressive.
Yeah.
That was a long way out. How far was that?
It was the same, like the 340-ish, which was in between the two marks.
It was a ways out there.
And she took my cast and just freaking rolled out there. So, All right, so that's Wednesday. Thanks, Fred Perini got us in with Andy Anderson, who is just training for hunt tests. So we're back at this. I went by myself because we weren't sure of the dynamic. Back up in Delaware, we got, because it was only 4 of us, we did each series had a mom and a pop in it. So we did 3 land triples with double blinds in each series, and it was very positive. I think she did a good job. But the best thing that I came away with Thursday's training is that I gained hunt test confidence in her. Oh, speaking of that, Tuesday night, what did we do? At 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Oh, gosh, yes.
We entered another master hunt test. So we're going to see how that goes. That's in two more weeks.
The Emporia, we can pretty much put a nail in the coffin for us to run doubles with SCOTER.
100%. And we pulled out of the Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
There was a Saturday single and then a Tuesday single, and we pulled out of that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, thank you very much.
Yep.
I did that Monday. I may have did that Sunday night.
Yeah.
Got out of that.
Yep.
But yes, I am a glutton for punishment, evidently, and went ahead and entered another master test. So.
Well, it's giving us 4 weeks. It's pretty much 4 weeks from the last one of training. So hopefully, all this will stick in her little doggy head, and she can pull one off.
Yeah. So Friday we kind of took a day off.
Yes.
From training.
Doggy's days off.
Yeah. Thursday night, we did do back to the pile with everybody. Not Rye. Oh, and Rye got trained on Thursday.
Yes.
So I ran. Karen did not go, but I did train Rye on. She got to see all these triples too. So actually, for her, she did a really good job. Didn't run the blinds though, but she's not that far yet. But she did do the marks. So
yeah, she's marking pretty good.
Yeah. The pups. But Thursday night, actually, I kind of got them that they're. I won't say that they're stopping going back to the pile, but they're very close.
They're getting there.
They're very close to stopping for me. They're doing a really good job. So we took off Friday, and then today we got to go over to Dorchester County. I don't know if the cork dust from. Oh, Friday I carved.
Yes.
Friday was a big carving day. I think my nose might be a little, either that or the
pollen
or the alcohol. I don't know.
Maybe
like an antihistamine kind of thing. But anyway, the Talbot Retriever Club had their spring training day, so went over there and they set up a land triple. Well, 3 marks on land. Did a walk up with SCOTER, like kind of hunt test-esque. The first bird down was a bumper, and I think she was looking for a bird.
Yeah. Had to be. It was the closest one. I can't imagine why she didn't get it.
She got back
initially.
in these old sunflowers and just hunted and hunted and hunted and hunted and hunted. Anyway, come back, and she put her head down right on was definitely the memory bird, which was the longest bird up the middle. Picked up, so I'm sorry, should have explained it, but right-hand bird thrown left to right, then the left-hand bird thrown to the right, middle bird thrown to the right, and on the we talk about eating up memory, right?
Yeah.
She was definitely over there on the go bird. Just
I was kind of worried about that.
And they did not have. I guess they did have bumpers, but I didn't have them throw a bumper for her to just help her out.
Sure.
Just to remember the mark. But anyway, she sat down, remembered it, went out right. I will say this: she kind of ran at that gun and then corrected herself and put her head right on the bird. So that was really good. You got to run Rye. No, I ran Rye. I ran Rye. Rye did a good job on the triple. The pups, we did the right-hand bird is a single. And I did the center, long bird down first, left short bird, well, not short, still at 130 yards or whatever. As go down second, pick that bird up, come back, and have them throw a bumper. Just
for the long bird.
Yep, for the bird, just to
refresh.
remind them. And Mash did an awesome job. Mash is a marker. For whatever reason, Elmer T,
lined him up for the left bird.
and he decided he was going to pick up the first bird down, which was the long one. So he came back, and I did ask, because his head was kind of like, I don't know, I won't say he was being squirrely, but I'm not really sure where he's looking. So I did say, can you throw a bumper, please? So the left-hand bird threw a bumper, he went out and did it good. So probably the biggest improvement, he's still a handful, but proof definitely has improved. I just posted a quick little video, kind of between for Rhett Riddle as well as Sam Anderson, but it ended up that I pan over to you and you're honoring with proof, and he's just sitting there like a model citizen.
Yep.
He was on lead. He was not lead,
Yes.
but
Yep.
I mean vocally he was being a good boy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he was just as good as the other two. He didn't do the double.
He just did singles.
I did each as singles. But yeah, Proofy did really good. He's kind of steady too.
Yep. So then we go on over to the another set of marks that was kind of to our back or to our right, and it was more of they were quote the field trial setup, but our triple two of them had stickmen out. Only the first bird down was the only one that didn't have white on, so kind of was you could call it how about this? The double that the pups did, that was a field trial double, more of like a derby double. So anyway, we come on over to the beautiful piece of property on the Honga River. We're in an impoundment with corn, and there's a little bit of running water, nothing swimming, but plenty of running water. And it's just two marks. I say just two marks. They're about 155, 157, something like that. And I wanted SCOTER to see the double. And I picked which memory bird I thought would be easier for her to do, just more of the path to that bird, if you will. The cover was not as bad, but they didn't have bumpers. But I would have, before I sent her for the memory bird, I would have had them pitch a bumper. So anyway, she sees it, goes off. I send her for the go bird, comes back. She went over the backside of the berm, comes right back up, gets that bird. So I set her up for the memory bird. I let her sit there and think about it, kick her off. And she runs over there and puts her nose right on that bird. So and it
nice.
made me feel good. People, I was like, "Oh, that was a great job." We didn't know how dogs were doing, but anyway, I come away with like last Saturday and Sunday was not positive, but Tuesday through today have been very positive. And I definitely have more confidence in SCOTER. I work best off confidence of anything that I do, and I now have confidence in SCOTER.
Yep, and you got two more weeks before her next test.
Yeah, more confidence in SCOTER.
So yeah.
Yep. The other thing too is like I don't really to kind of correct what so far this week to correct what I think needs to be corrected. I've not kicked her ass. No, but she's had pressure put on her, but like it hasn't been like I'm lowering the boom on her.
No, I mean you were not having a collar on her before the Emporia test. You were training without a collar on her largely.
Well,
but since we've been back, she has been wearing the collar. So I kind of wonder whether one of these training days don't have the collar on.
Let me clarify. Let me clarify. When I officially train, she has a collar on.
Okay.
When we do drills out back, I did not have a collar on.
Okay.
But if I'm going to the places that I go to train with other people, she has a collar on.
Okay.
I don't not have a collar.
Well, you didn't really have. There weren't any training days before Emporia. What's the problem? Was it like one or two? Maybe?
Well, I think we got 2 field trial days in.
Yeah, it was like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everything else was kind of just here.
Doing drills, but I doing drills without the collar. I thought that may have been more beneficial to her, but evidently not. So anyway,
we don't know because we can't read their minds.
I'm watching that little dog just lay there, and she's just chilling.
Tired.
And just having a good afternoon. Sorta. I guess maybe she's probably picking a little heat up out of the sun. It's not like clear sunny, but I'm sure she's getting a little bit of heat.
Well, she's been doing good this week, so that's all we can hope for.
Well, I'm looking forward to this coming week that she's going to do good, and the following week she's going to do good. So, Plus, I know this master test that we're going to go do, I've run under both of these judges in the past when she was a junior and a senior. I've not run under them under master, but I know that we're not going to have some of the. How do I be polite to the test that we've been running or the judges? There's not going to be any trickery. It's going to be a straight up test. It's not going to be. There's not going to be any mom and pops.
We hope not.
Well, I was told there's not going to be any mom and pops.
We will see.
I was told there may be lots of duck silhouettes, though.
We have duck silhouettes everywhere here, so.
Well, goose silhouettes, actually, but
Well.
yeah.
Still, it's not like she hasn't seen them before.
No, I think actually too and you're going to go this Thursday for the hunt test setups, but I think I'm going to ask permission to bring some of our silhouettes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind maybe putting a couple snow geese out somewhere, and just to see, but I don't know, love. Dogs, and dogs. I guess I just went to Emporia with such high expectations.
We did. Time and money and time.
And then when I still felt, okay, we can still salvage the weekend and get a pass. And for her just to not, for her to quote someone, for her to look embarrassing, it hurt me a little bit there, so.
Yeah. Again, it wasn't to hurt you. It was just how I.
No. I didn't mean. I'm saying for her to look embarrassing, it hurt me. Well, I guess that's the same difference.
That's all right. It's okay. She's just turned 2. We've got a time with her, and you're going to learn a lot more this year because you're going to waved your flag and said, "I can judge if anyone needs a judge."
Well, I'm not judging any hunt test, but
no,
not yet at least. But already judging 2 amateur stakes and maybe possibly a third one. So
well, I think that'll be a great perspective. Not that you haven't judged before, you have, but again, just different people you'll be judging with, maybe their thoughts.
It'd be nice to go sit down, go to a. So here's a quick little anecdotal story, or anecdotal thought. So we pull on to the property in Greenwood, and I told you, I don't feel anything. We're here to train. This is a great day. But if we were pulling in here for a test or a trial, about 4 miles back, my blood pressure would have started to went up. I'm like, why? And we talked a little bit about that today with some other people, and I guess it's just if I really broke it down, it's just my. It's my want to succeed, and the time and money and time is on the line that we've spent to get there, to be there, and to have like in Emporia, just have it blow up. Like I guess that's what's in the back of my mind. What do you think?
Yeah, it sucks to get to that 3rd series and then get dropped. I don't know if it would be better or worse to get dropped in the first.
Well, in her master hunter career, we have gotten dropped in the first series twice. So,
yeah,
I honestly, I don't know that I felt any better. I don't know that I felt any better, love. Now, of course, they were close, and it was a hour's drive from PBHQ here. Someone's walking. Let's see if the puppies, if they don't recognize.
Oh, jeez.
Unless he says something.
Where's the dum-dum? He's asleep over there.
Yeah.
So hopefully a neighbor won't yell out and say.
All right, well, we're not going to change our tone of our voices so that we will alert anybody. Everybody's now the sun is out, so everybody is really kind of just basil bombing it. All right, love. What's in our future? Anything good? Anything positive?
Well, tell us about your decoys.
Oh yeah, the decoys. Yeah, I actually right before this I put another coat of sealer on, so the kings are all sealed up. The common mergansers are all sealed up. When I get a little further along, there's a couple other birds that just are about 95% done. I'm going to get those guys up to speed and get them finished. Some red-breasted mergansers, drakes. The hens are not done yet, and I still have I still have plenty to. The Bears Goldeneye. They are closer to be able to seal them and get them primed up.
Okay.
But
You're looking good. I know that.
Well, thank you. Tomorrow morning, wake up early, or whenever I wake up and go out there and get another coat. Coat up. These kind of days, this kind of weather. The Golden's acrylics dries really nice. It doesn't cure necessarily, but it dries really nice, so I can continue to paint on. So, looking forward to that. And I don't know, next week, except for dog training, I get more shots in my back.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm really looking forward to that because this morning getting out of bed was a little on the hard side. A slow side, hard, difficult side, slow side. So. But yeah, I think that's all I got.
All right.
We may have a guest on the next podcast. Yes. I don't want to ruin it. Hey.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it, but I think as long as he can use Zoom, he's going to be good to go. This Thursday night, I'm going to do the Punisher podcast. And I was asked today, I didn't tell you this, but I was asked, I got a message about doing Migration Waterfowl's 100th episode.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, yeah. We listened to that, a couple of his episodes going south, I don't know, 2 times ago. I can't get
Nice.
Yeah, it gets a little confusing which way. I guess when we went back to Cooper Black, So. Oh, speaking of that, Love, you must be into dog training because you've already booked campsites and day use training grounds at H. Cooper Black for February 2026. Is that true? I got an email saying that you did. Is that true?
Yeah, they have these beautiful fields, some with ponds, that do get booked up very quick.
Time out. For those who want to research this, it's the letter H, Cooper Black Memorial Field Trial Grounds.
Yeah, South Carolina.
Beautiful. Sandhills. In the Sandhills of South Carolina. I didn't get to say Sandhills in quite a while.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. But yeah, so having gone down this year, all these fields, there's a board that it's broken down into AM and PM rentals of these fields. Yep. So we sort of trying to get savvy, trying to get smart.
6. There were 6 to choose from. So yes, there are 6 AM and PM.
Is there 7 now with that new one?
Maybe it is 7. Okay. 6, definitely 6.
Yep.
And if you wanted to, you could get them if they're available. You could get both. You could get AM and PM. But, but generally, typically, except for the big number dog pros, they will take AM PM. Mm-hmm. But everybody else just takes AM or PM.
Yeah. So we
didn't get many PMs just because.
The pros are well ahead of the curve there.
Well, in the sense of, too, if you want to get them in water, in theory, the afternoon, it's sunny.
Should be warmer.
Yeah, it's not there's not frost on the grass.
Yep.
Was there frost on the grass ever down there? Yeah, there was.
There was.
We aired the dogs a couple times,
Yeah, it was a little chilly a couple of days. But, so kind of excited about that. Because also that we can cancel if we don't do it and still get a refund.
Well, 2 weeks in advance?
Yeah. Yep. So it's no harm in booking it now for sure.
But no, we're going to make the commitment to. Well, we made a commitment already, but we're going to try to increase the level of our commitment. How about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
And somewhere between now and then, Jeff kind of seems to be in some reality where he thinks we might have a side-by-side by then. But
we got to get one. We have side-by-side or a four-wheeler. There's or I'm going to find in February down there somewhere that we can rent one. If somebody drops one off at the campsite, we don't need a trailer.
No.
Because we can drive it wherever we're going to be. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, the site we like, Goose Bee, is right there. Yeah. Like literally we could, well, the analogy that I could pee onto Goose Bee, but I won't say that. But I definitely could throw a bumper onto Goose Bee from the campsite, right? So if we had any kind of ATV-ish vehicle there, and we're, somewhere or another, we're going to have something there next year.
Would be very helpful.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just going to go have fun with it. So.
Well, that's fine. I'll let you drive it all. You can go out and just
me and Duke can go riding around.
We're going to put the stick men up in the field, and you can just drive back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I might need a helmet.
We'll take some ducks down with us. We kind of know the ins and outs of how all that works, and we'll be good to go. So,
yep.
Is that it?
For now. for now.
All right, I'm just
You feeling there's something else?
Yeah, kind of thought. Especially when I start talking.
Ducks, dogs, and decoys.
Yeah, ducks, dogs, and decoys.
You still got a few hunts open.
Yeah, it's
for
like
next year.
14-ish. I actually had a couple. In the past week, there's been some interest.
Okay.
Nobody's booked anything, but definitely been sending the emails out, so we're good to go there. Yeah, I think that's all I got. You have not done a constant contact in a while.
No. Nope.
Just because it's been busy.
Yeah, but we're going to get into a bit of a routine in April here, so.
All right, love, I appreciate you. This is the Pit Boss Podcast, brought to you by many of our good friends. And please, if you haven't went and checked them out and you're not following them on social media, please go do so now. Number one is fuel your adventure at Molly's Place Sporting Goods. There's some really big news. I had a phone call the other evening, some really big news coming. I don't know any dates, but I think when I go over and judge the amateur for Maryland Retriever Club in Trap, I think I'm going to run up in Easton and maybe get to see something that's going to be really, really cool. So, but anyway, what am I talking about? MyMollies.com. Molly's Place Sporting Goods, where you can fuel your adventure. So please follow them. Any of their social media outlets? Is that
Platforms.
Platforms. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. And actually, I just got one of their emails. If you go on mymollies.com, you can sign up for their email. Big turkey specials right now going on, from clothing and guns and ammo and anything that is turkey. So we appreciate everyone at Molly's Place Sporting Goods, mymollies.com, MYMOLLYS.com. Up next, our very good friends, which I wanted to get some oyster today.
Oh, really?
It was kind of little. Not crabs, but definitely oyster kind of been on my mind. But anyway, what am I talking about? What's up, man?
Those single fry.
Well, I was just going to do some raw ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just shuck them and eat them.
Single fry.
Okay, well, single fries are good too. We can go do that tomorrow morning. We have not done it in forever. We have not been to Crabs to Go. Crabstogo.com. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. They're easily found on Route 50 and Route 589 in West Ocean City / Berlin. We love Crabs to Go. Crabstogo.com. Thank you very much. Man's Best Kennel got used again. Gets used daily, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, with our dog training. But it is Gunner Kennels, gunner.com. Man's Best Kennel, man's best bumper. Old Elmer Proofy, when he came running, when you let her, I usually get out first. You climb up in the van. Thank you very much. Come and open the door from the shop so they can all run inside. They run outside, and the proof man had a gunner bumper in his mouth as he came rolling around the corner. So I don't know where he picked it up.
He's a retriever.
He is a retriever. Thank you, everyone at Gunner Kennels, gunner.com. Up next, Steve Hoover. I've been texting with him this week. I've not talked to him in a while, but punishing the docks and the rocks all the way from New Philadelphia, Ohio. Duckwater Boats, duckwaterboats.com. If you're looking for a new duck boat, check him out. Steve's a great guy, as well as he is the maker of the world's largest duck boat, the Ocean 32. So, Steve, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. Duckwaterboats.com. Duck Blind Bistro. It is the ultimate outdoor oven. And their hunt this year is going to be, I keep saying it, I barely should go look on the calendar, but I think they're in November.
I think so.
Yeah, I think they're in November. But we appreciate everyone from duckblindbistro.com, who are the makers of the outdoor oven, all the way from Alabama. So up next is Turtle Box Audio. Live loud, but I think they should be the tagline should be the ultimate Bluetooth speaker. We love Turtle Box. I've been using a Turtle Box on Friday. My days kind of run together, but it was very loud in the carving room, and fired up the Turtle Box and listened. Actually, I listened to Bill Hillman videos. So had my phone playing, but at the same time, the audio was through the Turtle Box. TurtleBoxAudio.com. Thanks, everyone at Turtle Box. Up next, the makers of the Molly's exclusive Heavy Hammer Chesapeake Heavy Shot Ammo. The Heavy Shot Chesapeake comes in 12 gauge, 20 gauge, and 28 gauge. It's an awesome a blended load. What are you looking at? Okay. A blended load of steel and heavy shot. New, which I guess maybe, I don't know how the algorithm works, but now all of a sudden I'm getting all kinds of camper camper things in my feed.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm talking about DEEMAXX.com. D-Max, who have been the stainless steel, not to think a second, stainless steel disc brake, how I'm going to say it, stainless steel disc brake, stainless rotors that have been on the old Loadmaster trailers. I just insulted them. I did.
Okay.
Load-Right. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're old. That's old school trailers.
Was that the Bad Influence trailer?
No, that was that was aluminum one out of Florida, but very similar. Anyway, I'm talking about Loadmaster trailers on the old 25 duck boat in 2010, and currently on the world's largest duck boat trailer. The Loadmaster trailer has stainless steel DEEMAXX DMAX.com stainless calipers, rotors, brakes, the whole 9 yards. So we're very happy to have D-Max on board. So I still think maybe we should check on. I don't know that they have anything lightweight enough to put on our camper.
Talk to your guy.
Well, I'm going to Chuck. I'm going to ask Chuck about that, because when I say heavy duty, lightweight enough, they're putting their serious brakes are these stainless steel specifically for our application on the boat. They're like heavy duty brakes, and man, I could see like possibly the I guess depends on how we have the actuator set up in the van or the truck, but we can get rid of the old electric drum brakes that are on the current Coleman 17B and put a set of disc brakes on her. But yeah, she might be locking the brakes up going down the road too. So
you can take this out if it's not allowed.
I'll take it out. What?
What
do you want me to take out, love?
The D-Max.
Yes.
Blue cooler.
Oh, shoot.
Can you buy that there?
Yes, 100%.
Oh my God.
I asked Chuck.
It's not a Yeti.
Good, go. You speak.
But, man, this thing rode on the back.
In the sun.
On the
basket that's on the T350 out back.
What's the name of the basket?
It's a Quack Rack.
Thank you. A Quack Rack basket.
Yeah, good friends at Quack Rack.
In the sun, on the way down, 4 hours to Emporia, down, 4 hours back. Damn, this thing stayed cold. With two dinky little ice packs in there.
Yep. I asked Chuck originally, I was like, I just thought maybe they put the D-Max logos on it. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, I said, are you guys making this? He's like, oh, yeah, it's ours. It's a very nice routed molded a cooler. The one we chose, it does have rope handles on the side. Mm-hmm. It has a set of wheels on it, and it has an extending hand that comes out of it. It's a freaking nice cooler.
It's a nice cooler.
And it's not in the price class of your expensive coolers. And
right.
this thing keeps stuff cold.
Yeah, and it's not too big and it's not too small.
No, we love that little cooler.
Yeah.
Little cooler, I think it's 30 quarts.
Okay.
But anyway.
Yeah, it's very nice. Check it out if you're looking for one.
Yeah, you need to go to DEE. That's DEEMAXX.com, DMAX.com. So we appreciate Chuck and everyone at DMAX. Also, Pitboss Waterfowl, PITBOSS Waterfowl. I guess for anybody listening to this, I don't have to spell it, but I feel like I always have to spell fowl, FOWL, when I give out my email address.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. We do have like what did I say? 14 days. I think it's 14 days, maybe 13, but definitely 14 days. No.
Until what?
That are still open for this coming season. So, good to go.
Yep.
All right. If you are still listening, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. And as always, thinking of you, we are. Love you, love.
Cheers.
Boom.